Hey, we speculated temps are going to drop after a bunch of rain, might be ice skating on the way into work. It was smooth sailing for me. What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, it was by the time when I was coming in, it was still above freezing. So there was some snow coming down, and the roads were wet. I will say this, all the roads were heavily salted.
Yeah.
Because you could hear it kicking up under the truck. And so they're trying to make sure that they're ready.
I think the drive home could be worse because it's going to just freeze over. But
And the temps have dropped below freezing now.
Yeah.
So.
It was great. My drive-in was good. I said that to Emily last night, something about ice skating. She's like, do you have ice skates? Do we have ice skates? She thought like we would really be ice skating. And I said, well, no, not really.
Yeah. Mommy's going to ice skate all the way to work.
And I was telling her we could go ice skating and rent skates. And she's like, what does that mean? I'm like, well, you borrow them and you give them back.
Yeah.
I also noticed not as many people on the way into work today. Maybe people getting a late start or taking the Friday off going into the holiday week next week.
Yeah, and there are a lot of schools, not all of them, but a lot of schools that are already on break.
Yeah,
so.
that would explain some of it. All right, you got the Lions playing on Sunday, John. Confidence level 1 to 5 that the Lions win this game.
So I don't want to do the point. Like 3.5 because I'm really in between 3 and 4 that they win this game. What you're looking at me like
I'm a little stunned because I think I'm the more optimistic one about this game.
Oh, you're at a 5.
I was going to 4.5.
Oh, well. I'm at a 3. And I am confident that they're going to win this game. I just know, I mean, it's probably more Mike Tomlin than anything else. Because I think that Aaron Rodgers is going to go light up the Lions? No. DK Metcalf is an issue. Sure. He hasn't really been that big of a deal this year, but we're talking about the Lions secondary. And are we going to be able to make adjustments to where, they may complete some passes, but we got to, as Dan Campbell said, I said yesterday, you can't allow the explosive plays. So that's kind of where I sit. So I'm at a 3.
Look, cover the spread. Maybe it gets dicey. It's damn near a touchdown. Win the game. I don't really have much doubt that Detroit, off a loss, is going to bounce back and beat Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's nothing special. Right? Detroit's handled business against the teams that are average or below average this season, right? With the exception of Minnesota. I know ticket techs are going to pour in on that. This Pittsburgh defense isn't the Steeler defense of yesteryear.
It's not the Iron Curtain.
Or Steel Curtain.
Steel Curtain, yeah, same one, yeah.
And it's not even the Steeler defense of when Tomlin first took over.
Okay, I got to bring it up now. Stoney once called him the Black Curtain.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well, we got it all covered then. We got it all covered. We said I'd go there.
Mr. Knoll, tear down that wall. No, this is not a good defense in Pittsburgh. So Detroit should have plenty of possessions that they pay off for points, and that's going to help out their defense, which has struggled. Pittsburgh's going to run a lot of heavy formations and heavy sets, jumbo sets, multi-tight end, and the Rams did too, and the Rams had success. The difference is they had Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. I think the linebacker group for Detroit has been a strength at times this season, John, and I would bank on a bounce back against a less explosive offense in Pittsburgh, right? Where you're not as worried about multiple one-on-one threats down the field. Yeah. It's really DK Metcalf and Calvin Austin.
A cast of characters.
Right. So I think Detroit can put a bit of a lid on, I think Pittsburgh puts a bit of a lid on themselves. And I think that'll help Detroit in a game where they'll put up enough points.
Yeah, I mean, and so you look at their run game with Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell. Like, there's nothing there that really threatens you, but when they're churning out, 3 yards at a pop and it's 4 yards a pop, like, they don't have the explosive plays, but they do have that ability to sustain. And it's going to be, can they come up with a big third down stop at times? And when I say a big third down stop, if it's 3rd and 3, can you get off the field? Mm-hmm. I kind of think that's where I'm most concerned is, can this defense get off the field? Or is it just going to be Aaron Rodgers taking what he could take and nickel and diming you down the field?
How about this text? Aaron still terrifies me. He shouldn't, but he does.
So I kind of been asking that question all week. He's not the player he was. No one's going to make that argument. He is still a quality quarterback. Where would you say he's top 20?
Yeah, without sitting and ranking all the guys. Yeah, because I wouldn't put him top 10, and I think 15
Certainly,
is probably
a bit
too
high,
much.
yeah.
So without ranking them all, call it 19, 20, 21, somewhere in there.
Yeah. And so, again, he's still a very accurate quarterback.
He's seen stuff. He's experienced.
Yeah, and he's seen a lot of stuff in Ford Field. Yeah. So it's that's where I go to. That's why I'm not at a 4.5 or a 5. Just because Aaron Rodgers is still quality, and he can manufacture long drives if he's gonna if that's the route the offense wants to go, or more importantly, if that's the route that the defense is going to force them to go.
Cookies, you're the worst. You spent the entire week
I
convincing
know. I
us
was
the
thinking that
Lions
too.
are
Thank
done,
you.
and then you go 4.5 out of 5 confidence level.
Right.
The worst, smiley face.
Yeah. Oh, they can't run the ball like they used to. That's not the offense that we had last year or the year before that.
not.
Ben Johnson's not here.
I didn't say that. Well, it's true, but I didn't say that. But John, my point was they're not going to win out. That's not me saying they're never going to win again.
My glass is half empty. 4.5 out of 5. They're going to win.
This is the one they do win. This is the one they always bounce back, right? They lose to a good team, then they bounce back and beat a lesser team.
Yeah, it's just so I can pat myself on the back again. See, it called it. That's another week. Called it.
John, I'm not in next Monday. There's no victory lap to take.
Oh, trust me. I know I'll get the text messages, all of that. Oh, it's just our listeners get the break. I don't.
John, I can't believe that I believe in them more than you do this week. 248-539-9797. Greg, you're making a bunch of hand motions back there. Are we stealing second?
Why don't you flip it on him? I thought he was the one that it's going to happen. I have confidence in this team.
What did I say? My glass is half full. I have confidence in this team. 3 is more than half. My glass is still half full.
Yeah, he thinks
I
they're
am. Consistency is the truest measure of performance. I am very, if nothing else, I am very consistent.
That you are. Brendan's coming in for the update here in a second. Your confidence level 1 to 5, the Lions win this week.
This week, I'll say a 4. I think it's pretty plain and cut that they're better than the Steelers. They'll play at home. They'll get the bounce back. Did find out, though, mathematically, get this, they can get eliminated with a loss and a Packers and Bears tie tomorrow.
Well, they'll at least know ahead of time.
Exactly. That was pretty crazy to find out this morning, though, using the NFL playoff machine and looking at things. Because I thought even with a loss, they'd be pretty down and out, but not mathematically eliminated unless the Packers and Bears tie.
When's the last time a team had 2 ties in the NFL? Of course, that's what would do it.
Of course, that's
Well,
exactly.
the interesting thing, too, is the line's pretty close. I mean, it's only 1.5.
Right.
Yeah, but the things that have to happen for a tie. I mean, look at
we
last night's game.
We almost had one last night,
Yeah,
though.
But we didn't.
You know, yeah.
That's the thing. Ties are so rare. Hey, a little note on this game, just in terms of what's been hurting the Lions the last few weeks, is fourth down defense. Because they were good on third down defense against the Rams. Steelers, third least amount of fourth down attempts in the NFL.
Yeah, they play it safe.
So if the Bears end up 10, 6, and 1, they would go over the Lions at 11 and 6. Because
I'll do you one better. Well, if the Lions
I'm
lose,
just speaking this.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
if the Lions lose.
Yeah, he was saying the Lions lose.
Yeah,
So
so they
then the
can
best
only
they could do is 10. But
yeah.
get this: at 9, 6, and 2, the Packers would have the same winning percentage as the Lions at 10 and 7. 5, 8, 8, and obviously they have the tiebreaker with 2 wins.
Are we going to have to go past 3 decimal points? Oh, God.
I think it's 5, 8, 8, 2 actually for both of them.
This guy spent so
Then
much.
4, go to 5.
Guy lives in the playoff machine.
Sports that have ties. This is what we have to do.
It's good insight. We're going to give away some Red Wing tickets in the 7 o'clock hour. It's not good insight, but it's interesting insight. It's 97.1